Hi, Caleb with Brownhouse here. And what if I told you your favorite AR manufacturer was now getting into the bolt gun game with the Aero Precision Solus rifle system? So, as most of you very well know, Aero Precision has been in the AR-15 and AR-308 game for quite some time. And they're they're known for making a affordable product, but that's also really good quality. And they did the exact same thing here with their bolt action stuff. So, this is the Solus rifle. This is their chassis as well. And this is one configuration you can get the rifle in. This is the competition setup. So competition setup obviously is their barreled action and then the competition chassis. So let's go ahead and talk about the competition chassis real quick. Let's start off there. So the chassis itself, the handguard is full length M-LOK. You have QD slots all over this thing here. And the actual length of the forend on the chassis, you can either do a 7.5 inch, which is coming soon. You can do a 17 inch or a 15 inch. So some cool options there. And as we kind of look at the bottom of it here, something you would expect on a competition bolt gun, you do have full length Arca on there. So that's kind of a standard now for any competition bolt gun chassis. So that was kind of a no-brainer. And then also what we have, you can see the top. I'll show it to you here. I don't know why I set it down. I need to show you guys. You have threads on the top here. That's for a night vision bridge if you so choose to use that. You can also get a spigot for it for attaching bipods if you choose to go the spigot route. And on that, let's kind of move further back here. You can see it does have a magwell, Aics compatible magazines, another kind of no-brainer there. And then the grip, interchangeable grips. It takes that same kind of AR style mount up system. But of course it does come with the grip. And moving on back to the stock here, and also I want to note that this whole thing is indeed aluminum. What you're looking at is an aluminum chassis. The stock does have an adjustable length of pull, adjustable cheek height, and it also comes with a bag rider on the bottom. And pretty cool kind of solid way to adjust these things here. This is a push button, but it can be locked down. So you unscrew here, and it won't screw out all the way. You just backing it off until it stops. Then you push down and you can adjust the height in different positions. And then to get it, staying rock solid again, you just tighten that screw back down and everything is nice and solid. So pretty cool setup there. Also, this is a fixed stock version. It is also available with a folding mechanism. So if you wanted to get a folding stock, all you got to do is just buy the adapter and the whole thing folds. And it's just that simple. So this is the competition setup. The only difference between this and what they have as the Bravo setup is just that this one comes with a competition chassis, and the Bravo comes with a KRG Bravo stock. That's really the only difference. Everything on top is still the same. Speaking of everything on top, let's talk about that. So the barrel is threaded, 5/16 by 24 threads. It is nitrided barrel. It is a 416 stainless steel, homed and lapped. And again, speaking of barrels, let's talk about what calibers this thing comes in. So currently you can get it in a 6 Creedmoor, 6.5 Creedmoor, and of course 308. So moving on from the barrel to the actual action, which you can just buy the action, which is pretty cool. So if you want to build your own setup, you can just get the action. So here's the details on that. This pick rail on top is an integral pick rail, and it's 20 MOA. So it's not removable, it's machined right into the action. So nice and solid there. And let me move my coffee before I make a mess here. So as you can see, that Remington 700 style safety on here, that is because it takes Remington 700 pattern triggers. So any style trigger you want to put in there will fit right in. And then the bolts itself, the bolt knob is removable. It's a 3-lug bolt system with a 60-degree throw. And that bolt head is interchangeable. So if you're doing some crazy custom caliber, I'm sure down the road there'll be different bolt head diameters available for that. And on top here, since I clear it, all right, you do have a cocking indicator. So right now it's cocked, and if you were to pull the trigger, now it is obviously not cocked. So good visual indicator there. You do have a thumb rest right here on the side. Some people say, what's the point of that? Whenever you're shooting faster in competition, you rest your thumb here so you can get that, manipulate the bolt faster. So nice little thumb rest there. And as far as the rest of the action goes, some interesting things you need to know about that is, of course, I mentioned 700 triggers. The bolt release is on the side. It doesn't use that weird Remington under the trigger guard bolt release that everybody hates. They put it right there on the side, nice and easy to get to, nice and solid. And whenever we talk about what barrels will actually fit this thing, it does not take 700 thread barrels. It uses Savage barrel threads, which means if you're building the action, or if you just want to change the barrel for whatever reason, you can just get the Savage pre-fit barrels with the barrel nut, and those will work just fine in this. So this is the Aero Precision Solus rifle. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them down below. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.